Today was supposed to be a talk about the Gen 2 friendship mechanic and a few other things that go along with it, but it kind of slipped my mind that friendship existed before then. In between Red, Blue, and Green, there was another game in Generation 1, specifically Pokemon Yellow. Not only did it add a more plentiful color palette, it added a pretty unique feature in the form of the following Pikachu here. Now, it follows you everywhere you go. You can do some fancy stuff with it that I think is, pretty cool. But when it comes down to it, there was a new mechanic introduced where Pikachu it will do different things depending on, well, its friendship. While the friendship is not that close to what it eventually would become, it did have a little bit of the same factors. You, of course, if you faint in battle, it went down. If you put it into a PC, it does go down, which is different as Generation 2 changed that. But there's also a few things that you can use to manipulate it. The famous one is using an item even though it says it won't have any effect. It actually does, in fact, boost the friendship of Pikachu. I don't think I can actually show this because I have a pretty high friendship from this file, but it didn't really matter with this. Honestly, Pokemon friendship in Generation 1, specifically Pikachu, is kind of pointless. It's literally for only getting Bulbasaur and you could just use a potion. Yes, there's a bunch of cool different like animations that you can see where you're at different areas in the game or just different friendship levels, and it's cool, but most of these are going to be locked behind being very bad towards Pikachu, like intentionally bad, and just playing the game normally. So it's not a feature that really got off the ground until the changes would be overhauled in Gen 2. Not to say it's a bad feature in this, I do think it actually brings a bit of life to a game at this point that was going to be replaced in a few months by Gold and Silver. Uh, I do think Yellow sits a little special place. It is fun to make Pikachu go and dance and also just be happy. Or if you're terrible, see the early hurtfulness of bad friendship between a Pokemon. But yeah, it is interesting to look back and see that friendship did start here, though it would be overhauled quite massively, as we'll talk about in another video.